The creation of Universum began in the 80s, when the scientific community of the university agreed on the need to build a space to disseminate the scientific knowledge of our country. It was on December 12, 1992, when it was inaugurated in Ciudad Universitaria, Coyoacán, in Mexico City.
It is the first museum in Mexico dedicated to promoting knowledge to citizens and foreigners in order to promote science and technology to the public within the university and school environment. It currently has 13 rooms, which are divided by different themes. For example, water, element of life. In this room, the various facets of water are disclosed for its proper management and the brain or bridge with the world. This room shows the functioning of our brain and provides tools that allow us to understand the value that the brain not only controls what we think, but also we can learn how we move, how we feel, both physical and emotional.
And while Universum was being built, what was happening in the north of the country? September 18. At the Nevada test site, the United States detonates its Hunter's Trophy atomic bomb.
Fifth, why do I want him? If I have wings to fly. Frida Kahlo was born on July 6, 1907, in Coyoacán, Mexico City. Kahlo was a Mexican artist who used her art to explore her identity, her culture, and her own physical and emotional pain. She suffered a serious traffic accident that almost cost her life in 1925. As a result, Kahlo had to undergo numerous operations and spent long periods of time in bed. She mostly painted portraits, often self-portraits, in which she explored themes such as motherhood, death, and Mexican tradition.
Frida sentenced suffering with a phrase that will remain forever. I dreamed to drown my sorrows, but the damned learned to swim.
An icon of Mexico City where Frida Kahlo and her husband Diego Rivera live is the Blue House, located in Londres number 427, Coyoacán, Mexico City. The land occupied by the Blue House was bought by Frida Kahlo's parents in 1904. It became a museum in 1958, 4 years after her death.
His painting is characterized by the use of expressionist and surreal elements, rich and vibrant and bring colors. I don't know if my paintings are surreal or not, but what I am sure of is that they are the frankest expression of my being. Express the artist.
Currently, the construction of the Blue House revolves around the patio. The rooms located on the sides of the land consolidate the complete construction of the house. Important paintings such as Viva la Vida, Frida la Cesárea, Portrait of my father Wilhelm Kahlo, among others, are exhibited.
The phrase that describes Frida Kahlo is, I portray myself because she spent a lot of time alone and because I am the subject I know best. It is possible to admire all these spaces in addition to the kitchen, the guest rooms, and the bathroom. In total, there are 10 rooms open to the public that show the museum's permanent collection and house temporary exhibitions.
Frida Kahlo's great projection of life gives a tradition on that, above all things, we need to love ourselves, and that only we can say no to our own suffering. Frida Kahlo died on July 13, 1954.
At the same time that the Blue House was being seen by the public, important events were happening in the world, such as the birth of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration in the United States.
Finally, let us imagine how important it is to recognize historical facts when others are happening in another country, and the contrast of what, even if there is some relations, the things that happen during those times are surprising. I look forward to living and I hope never to return. Frida Kahlo.